Unlock the ultimate calm, stay unshaken against A and Y challenge. Because panic is the grave of the weak, chaos the chain of the undone, and triumph belongs to those who master serenity with iron resolve. You're not here to crumble under life's storms, to let every obstacle bury your dreams. You're here to rise, to unlock a calm that defies all odds, to forge a legacy that stands unyielding. Picture a girl named Oprah Winfrey, born in 1954 in Kosciuszko, Mississippi, where poverty gnawed at her shackled beginnings, her hands small from cotton fields, her spirit ablaze no hardship could quench. At 19, she faced rejection in newsrooms, her voice dismissed, yet her resolve surged with a fire that refused to dim. That fire propelled her to the Oprah Winfrey Show in 1986, reshaped culture. Your calm is your fortress. Will you build it or let it fall to chaos? Feel that fortress ignite within you. Winfrey's path isn't a distant tale, it's a war horn blasting in your soul. Your mind is the first battlefield where strength is forged, and right now, you're letting it shatter. You're drowning in turmoil, the soul, crushing stress that drains your will, the setbacks that choke your peace, the challenges that sneer you're fragile, silence them. Your mindset isn't your prison, it's your citadel, and you've let it crumble under the siege of panic. Winfrey didn't let poverty define her, she let it steal her. The Mississippi mud, the jeers of doubters, the abuse that scarred her youth. They didn't break her, they forged her. Picture her at 12, in a Nashville pew, her hands trembling from chores, her grandmother's voice a stern call, "Rise, Oprah," while her mind blazed, dreaming of microphones and might. You're buried under the rubble of unrest. Scrape it up, hammer it into steel, and reclaim your stronghold. Rise each dawn with a hunger that devours chaos, a will that melts every barrier into molten power. Command your thoughts with the fury of a tempest, turn every wound into a mark of war, and let your mindset be the anvil where your calm is hammered. You're not a victim of the storm, you're its conqueror, a ruler destined to stay unshaken. Steel strengthens with belief, the unshakable force that turns dreams into empires. Winfrey believed in a future where her voice lifted millions, where a Mississippi outcast could command the world. At 19, rejected by anchors, she believed in her talent, practicing tirelessly, the flicker of a news desk her guide, her hands shaping every word. That belief drove her to AM Chicago in 1984, her nights a whirlwind of effort, her faith a wildfire. By 1986, she believed in her show, seizing the stage, her conviction a thunderclap. The world scoffed, called her too emotional, too poor, a flash in the pan. But Winfrey's resolve burned fiercer. It propelled her to a media empire, her legacy a beacon. You're letting doubt erode you now, questioning your worth, fearing your dreams are too vast, trembling under pressure. Shatter that rust. Belief isn't a fragile hope, it's a lightning strike that splits the earth, a certainty that draws victory to you like a tide. Believe you're a titan, a creator of destinies, a force of nature, and let that conviction roar through your veins, driving you with a momentum no challenge can halt. You're not here to waver. You're here to reign. Momentum sharpens with clarity, the piercing light that cuts through the haze of distraction. Winfrey didn't chase every fleeting opportunity. She focused on one vision, mastering media and empowering lives. After early radio stumbles in the 1970s, she saw the flaw. Scattered gigs wouldn't build her name. She owned her clarity, perfecting her craft, her mind a blade slicing through noise. Picture her in 1986, on the Oprah Winfrey Show's set, the air thick with potential, her voice firm, "I shaped this platform, not fear." That clarity drove her to OWN in 2011, to a career that defied limits. Her influence a tidal wave. You're lost in confusion now, scrolling endlessly, chasing others' paths, letting the world's clamor shred your focus. Halt it. Define your aim with a precision that sets your spirit ablaze, a target so vivid you can feel its weight, taste its triumph. Clarity isn't a gentle wish, it's your compass, your anchor in the tempest. Winfrey knew her path. Do you? Set it now, and let it guide you like a beacon piercing the blackest night. You're not here to drift, you're here to rule. Beacons ignite vision, the blazing horizon that turns ambition into legacy. Winfrey saw a future where her story uplifted nations, where a rural survivor could redefine influence, a vision so vast it silenced the skeptics. In 1976, after early setbacks, she envisioned stardom, a dream mocked by bosses who called her unfit. Picture her in 1986, at her show's launch, the studio buzzing, her team uncertain, the ratings shaky, yet her vision held, the camera a promise of victory. That vision carried her through the 1990s scandals, when critics struck through nights where she planned, the air thick with purpose. By 2011, her influence soared, the world her stage. You're stumbling in the dimness of unrest. Lift your eyes. See your future ablaze with glory. Every peak you'll conquer, every dream you'll seize, every life you'll touch, as if it's already yours. Vision isn't a fleeting escape, it's the blueprint of your rise, the canvas you paint with your soul's inferno. Visualize it, breathe it, live it, because what you see with unyielding clarity, you'll conquer with relentless might. You're not here to imagine, you're here to create. Might pulses with purpose, the heartbeat that drives every titan. Winfrey's purpose wasn't wealth. It was to heal, to prove resilience could shine, to empower the broken. She saw her grandmother's toil, the Mississippi poverty, her own early trauma, and vowed to rise. That purpose fueled her 1976 news start, driving her to the Oprah Winfrey Show in 1986, defying despair. Picture her in 2011 at Oduen's launch, the air thick with risk, her voice steady. We uplift to conquer, a mission that rallied teams. That purpose turned her life into a pillar of hope, its strength a testament. You're searching for meaning now, waiting for purpose to strike. Stop waiting. Unearth the flame in your core, the mission that sets your blood ablaze, the cause you'll defend when chaos looms. Purpose isn't an enigma to unravel, it's the inferno that powers your charge, the war cry that resounds with every step. Find it, let it consume you. Because a life without purpose is a flicker in the void, while yours is a blaze that will transform the world. You're not here to stall, you're here to ignite. Blazes demand discipline, the iron will that turns embers into empires. Winfrey didn't ascend with ease. She ascended with discipline, working 14-hour days, pushing her mind and body to the brink. At 19, in newsrooms, she disciplined herself to excel, her hands steady, her focus unyielding. In 1986, launching her show, she honed every segment, her studio a crucible, sleep a luxury. Picture her in 2011 at OWN, the air thick with pressure, her voice a command, perfection or ruin, the office her forge. You're tempted by ease now, the night's pull, the endless scroll, the quitter's retreat, shatter it. Rise each night with a warrior's rage. Carve your destiny with every discipline's strike. Let it be the spine of your ascent. Discipline isn't a chain, it's your rebellion, the crown you seize when chaos falls. Master it. Because discipline is the foundation of every queen, and you were born to stand supreme. Foundations strike with action, the raw power that builds worlds from ruin. Winfrey didn't just dream, she acted, starting in 1976, launching her show in 1986, founding OWN in 2011. You're frozen by unrest now, failure looming, judgment cutting, the unknown taunting. Break free. Charge with the fury of a storm, every step a declaration of your might, every move a brick in your empire. Action isn't a timid plan, it's the thunder that shapes your reality, the hammer that forges your world. Strike now, because every moment you delay is a kingdom lost to panic. You're not here to plan, you're here to conquer. Thunder glows with gratitude, the light that turns wounds into weapons. Winfrey spoke of her struggles with gratitude, not bitterness. The rejections taught her grit, the hardships deepened her resolve, the criticism fueled her fire. She thanked her mentors, her audience. Picture her in 2011 at OWN's debut, her voice soft. For those who lifted me, you're cursing your battles now. Poverty that bites, heartbreak that stings, loss that lingers, transform them. Every scar, every triumph, every breath, wear it as a warrior's medal, proof of your survival. Gratitude isn't weakness. It's the fire that turns your past into power, the lens that reveals the gold in your struggles. Embrace it, because the storms that shaped you are the sparks that lift you higher. You're not here to resent, you're here to rise. Sparks bend with adaptability, the flow that turns obstacles into victories. When news faltered in the 1970s, Winfrey adapted, mastering talk shows. In 1986, amid early flops, she adapted, refining her format. The world shifts beneath you now. Jobs vanish, trends pivot, life evolves. Ride it. You're not a rock to shatter, you're a river, carving new paths through stone. Adaptability isn't compromise, it's your evolution, the skill that keeps you soaring. Flow, grow, because the future yields to those who adapt, and you were born to lead. You're not here to resist, you're here to reshape. Leadership thrives on resilience, the unbreakable core that turns pain into power. Winfrey faced rejection, abuse, career threats, yet rose. Life will strike, betrayal will cut, failure will bruise, despair will claw. Will you shatter? No. You'll rise, tempered stronger, a queen crowned by struggle. Resilience isn't survival, it's your reign, the force that turns scars into scepters. Stand tall, because you were born to rule your storms. You're not here to fall, you're here to rise. Reins sharpen with learning, the hunger that keeps your edge lethal. Winfrey didn't start as a mogul. She learned, mastering media, studying life, growing through challenges. She learns daily, pushing limits. You're resting on old wisdom? Ignite your thirst. Hunt knowledge like a predator, every lesson a blade, every mistake a forge. Learning isn't a task, it's your evolution, the fire that keeps you ahead. Seek it, because those who stop learning crumble first. You're not here to stagnate, you're here to ascend. Ascension burns with purpose revisited, the flame that breaks every chain. Winfrey's purpose uplifted, guided her through crisis. Hold fast, let it lead you. Purpose is your destiny. Lead. Flame forges resilience again, the steel that endures every gale. Winfrey rose through rejections, traumas, each scar a triumph. Rise, reign with resilience. Reigns demand learning, the hunger that builds your legacy. Winfrey's growth inspires. Resist halting, grow. Learning crowns you soar. Wisdom strikes with resilience, the force that turns blows to victories. Winfrey's path proves resilience eternal. Conquer trials rule. Ruling pulses with learning, the edge that keeps you eternal. Winfrey's thirst lifted her. Grow. Fly. Flight ignites with calm unlocked, unshaken mastery. Winfrey's journey lights the way. You're a storm, rise. Unlock the ultimate calm with a titan's mind, a visionary's belief, a queen's clarity, a creator's vision, a warrior's purpose, a ruler's discipline, a builder's action, a survivor's gratitude, a river's adaptability, a colossus's resilience, an eternal hunger for learning. Stay unshaken against any challenge. Reign, build, conquer. The world isn't ready. Rise now, seize now, blaze your path.